Hey, Miss Sneed.
Hey,
How you
how you
doing?
doing? I'm all right, girl. How
All
you
right.
doing?
Okay. Hello,
You
everyone. You are tuned in to Sip and Talk. I am your host, Miss Londa. I would like to introduce my co-host. We have Tanzit here tonight. We have Miss Sneed,
hey?
Data. We also have a guest joining us this evening. Let's welcome Terrence to the platform.
Hey, Terrence.
Hey, how you doing, Terrence?
How you doing, ladies?
How's your evening going tonight?
It's going. It's going. I finally got in place, so yeah, it's going good now.
All right, that's good to hear. So our topic this evening will be, should your man tell you what to wear? My answer is no. I don't think so.
You don't think so, huh?
No.
What about you, Miss Sneed? You married? Can he
Well,
tell you what to wear?
Hey, you already know.
well, I feel that me
Nope.
again, I'm gonna say this. Me and my son's father, we're not married, but we are common. You can say we common law, but I can't just go out the house any old kind of way. Now he don't mind the cute short clothing as long as I'm wearing it when he's around and I'm not going out wearing it. So he's okay with that as long as it's with him. But like I feel that if a woman is married, then yeah, it is some stipulations on it. Because you can't be going out with Kim and Tina all dressed sexy and got this short Sundays freaking dress on. And then you coming with me and it's time for us to go out. You want to be dressed like Sister May. So, I think you do kind of have a point there, yeah, if you can't say, I think they are allowed to say something.
I mean,
And my husband don't say nothing. I don't even wear the stuff first of all because of my confidence or whatever. Because I be like nah, because when I was younger, that's all I did. I used to wear whatever, however, move somethings, all that stuff, Daisy Dukes. As I got older, I realized I'm more than that, and I ain't finna keep showing myself off to these peoples. So I changed the way that I dress, and also he helped me too because I used to be a thug. My husband took the thug out of me and brought the lady out of me. So yeah.
you said you more than that, so you think when women wear short shorts or whatever, like that's saying something?
Yes, yeah, because back in the day it used to be fun when we was growing up. Nowadays it got a whole nother meaning to it. Because the way what these young girls are doing with the meaning of it, because you got people out here selling themselves, dancing, stripping, all that stuff. And then you got people out here like me and you that's just wanting to look good for our men or whoever we with, and to make ourselves look good. And then the next one looking at us different.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, I think that if there's someone in your life, then they should have some input. I think that's fair in what you wear, but I kind of like, I'd rather you tell me what you like to see me in as opposed to what I can or cannot do, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. So
Yeah.
I'm real
yeah,
good when someone says, well, Sansa, I love it when you do wear this, or and I'm kind of all over the place in my style. I'm mostly a hippie, but I I will wear whatever I'm feeling. That's what clothes are. They're an expression of how you're feeling. Some days you feel more sexy than other days, and I'm sure men are the same way. But I'm not opposed to them having input because I think that's what coupling is all about. They have to have some input in what you do and how you represent them, like Data said. I think that's okay. But I think the line is drawn when they try to control
Yeah.
what I can or cannot do, because we may disagree. You might not like
Mhm.
my hat, but I'm
Yeah.
wearing my hat today. Or you may not want my shoulder out, but my shoulder's out today. That's how I'm feeling. But I'm okay with you, giving me feedback. That's what I'm gonna call it. Feedback's okay.
Well, I wear all them things. I wear short shorts. I put extra rips in my jeans if I don't feel it's enough. I wear crop tops, and ain't nobody can tell me not to wear it.
They can't give you no
Yeah, you can do that. See, y'all can do that. I'm married, so I'm looking. You know what?
I'm gonna say too. It depends.
Quiet on this show, but I ain't gonna. I'm sorry, Miss Day Day, but I ain't gonna be quiet because you know what?
Yeah, no, don't.
About this topic because I'm married, so you know.
I'm gonna say this though. It depends on how you wear the clothes, whether they're short or however you wear. It depends on how you wear the clothes.
There you go. There you go.
Respectful about it. It's how you wear them. If you go out and you know it, you're not supposed to be wearing a crop top and you looking all like who did what for and why with this crop top on and these Daisy Dukes and these short shorts, then you shouldn't be wearing that. Like,
I feel like once we become a grandma, we shouldn't wear that stuff no more.
There's no age limit on the clothes when you buy them in the store.
Period.
I'm a grandma at 7, so I'm still gonna keep dressing like that.
But you know what? Like, you got to think of it like this. If you're going to pick up your grandchild or your daughter or your son, think about how you dress would make them look or make their friends look.
Right.
Just if you was married, if you go pick up your kids and you got on these short skirts and short stuff, the kids is going to look. And it's like, what type of impression are you really leaving? So it should
think that should leave a bad impression
on the clothes. But you know what I'm saying?
I think with any couple, it's going to be a conversation, but I think when two people get together, you've already observed the person, right? So if you don't approve of how they wear their attire, because I've been married and, my husband was allowed to have input. He couldn't tell me what I could or could not do. He could say whatever he wants, but I'm going to do what I want to do ultimately. But if he had input or had a concern about something made him uncomfortable, that's okay. Then, voice that and I might alter it a little bit. Make you feel more comfortable if we're out together or if you feel like it's not appropriate. But people know when you get together who you're dealing with and what kind of attire they represent. So you already know if this is somebody that you don't want to take home and make the misses or not. So
like for example, going out, all the girls can be dressed up, looking sexy, all that. I'm gonna be the opposite because I ain't with my husband. So what I need to be dressing up all like this for, I don't need that attention on me. So I do the opposite. I put on the gym shoes, the blue. I'm gonna still look good, but I'm gonna go to the gym shoes, the blue jeans, the t-shirts. I'm gonna go to that look because I don't want that attention. Some females like the attention and nothing is wrong with it. I'm just one of them females. Don't look at me.
Most women dress for the approval of women. I think statistics show that most women are more concerned about what other women think than they are about what men think about what they got on.
That's
a
real
Tell me this, Miss LONDA.
I just do what I want.
Well,
what did you say, Trevor? Terrence, I'm sorry.
Terrence.
No, Miss Tanza, what do you mean when you say input?
He has a right to voice his opinion and to give me input. So if I put on something, if we're going out, or even if we're not going together, I'm leaving for work in the morning, which has happened to me. And, he may or may not like what dress I'm wearing. And he might say, Tanza, no, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. I'll listen to him and I'll say, okay, why? And if he says, I just feel like it's a little too, let's just say it's too short. Maybe he don't like the color. Maybe he don't think it looks good on me. Whatever it may be, but I'm willing to hear what he has to say, just like I'm willing to hear what my girlfriend has to say about it. And if they give me a moment of pause and make me think, okay, well, maybe I'm willing to change. It's not a big deal unless it becomes something that seems controlling. It really isn't. I don't think most women mind when their men say they do or don't like something. It really is about how you're saying it or how often you're saying it. Are we talking about my overall wardrobe or my overall style? Or are we talking about this one dress? That's.
Thank you, Miss Tanza. Thank you. Because what style we talking about?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I'm wearing something short, I know how to wear it. So it's not gonna be raunchy and it shouldn't matter what I wear. You're just not gonna tell me what to do, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
You one of them stubborn women.
First of all, let me just say I appreciate what you say, Miss Data. Is that how you said it? Data, Miss Data, and Mrs. Sneed and Tanza. I appreciate y'all off top being at least open-minded, want to listen, talk about this. You know, Londa just came out the gate. Hell no.
Londa said no.
No, she like, hell no. It ain't no discussion, it ain't no debate. It's at least y'all trying to, well, let me ask y'all this. Okay. What if the man is buying the clothes? Okay, I ain't talking about, I ain't talking about he go to Walmart, he like, baby, I went to Walmart, picked up some milk, and I bought you this sweater. Like if he going to Saks, he buy you all this designer stuff, and he say, this is what I want to see you in,
I already said that. There's a difference between saying, baby, this is what I like to see you in. Because if your man tells you, or your significant other tells you that they love it when you wear something, if you care about them, you're going to make sure that you wear that for them. Because you want them. I mean, that's like, and I may not wear it every day, but on whatever special day, if it's your birthday, if it's whatever, we going out together, you like this. And as long as I like it too now. If I hate it, well, then we got a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Just because it's not hate, don't mean it's gonna be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my husband used to buy me things.
My man didn't. He done bought my clothes a couple of times, and he done bought my pants and my shirt. All he be like, baby, what size you wear? I tell him my size. I never get disappointed, even though I might want it and it might not be something that I want. He goes in there and he picks out something because he think I might like it, and he know I might like it, and I don't never have a complaint about it because he look at my clothes and he get a visual of what I like to wear, and
exactly.
I'm a fashionista. That's why.
They should already understand your style, and that's what I'm saying. That if you're in a relationship with somebody who's been observing you for a period of time, and they've seen you wearing whatever. And then all of a sudden you get to a certain point in your relationship and they try to rearrange that. Well, most women are going to have a problem with that because you already knew who I was when we got together.
Like me, because I ain't putting on that stuff. I like gym shoes and blue jeans, and you know what I'm saying? I like the thug look, but the girly look. You know what I'm saying? I like that look. And if my husband come in here telling my baby put on these stilettos or put on it, I'm be like, boy, where we going first of all? And I ain't got time for so yeah.
He already knows.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Mrs. Sneed. I really do. I appreciate you got married and you just transformed that man, then changed you. You said you was in a day, you went from Daisy Dukes to Lazy Dukes. I mean, I appreciate it.
You know what? That's
Lazy
a good
Dukes
one.
to Lazy Dukes. I like that.
The Lazy Dukes. That's a good one.
That's respectful.
I like Miss Sneed. I'm like Miss Sneed. I got heels in my closet, but I like to wear tennis shoes and jeans. I got heels that I don't even wear in my closet, but if I feel kind of nice, I'll put on a pair. And if we're going out, I'll put on a pair. But sometimes because of me, and I'm gonna say personally, I am a flat-footed person. So heels on my flat feet kills my flat feet. They hurt. I can't stand in heels too long. I can't because it just hurts my feet,
No. Well, me and Miss Londa together then, because I got my heel.
Heels are sexy. Don't get me wrong, they sexy as ever. I wish I could walk a pair of heels and strut in them. I can't do it. Give me a pair of jeans.
You just gotta get from the house to the car.
I gotta have the tennis shoes though, in the purse, in the bag, at least.
And that's me.
Gotta have a pair of shoes to take them heels right on off.
But okay, so what if your man? I think everybody is gonna be willing to, except Miss Londa, to adjust a little bit here or there. Miss Londa would too. I know she's being tough right now, but
first of all, if you met me, this is how I was dressed. So if I attracted you, you're not gonna get with me and think you finna change me. And like I said, I wear it, but it's presentable. It's not raunchy. So I'm not gonna change whether I'm a grandma or with a man or not. I'm going to continue to be me.
And I think ultimately for men or women, you have to wear what you feel comfortable in, period. So if, just like, I don't think that any woman can get with a man who's all about, I don't know, Docker shorts and, or a long time ago, I used to date a guy that was nothing but wife beaters. He wouldn't wear anything. I don't care where he could go to church and be in wife beater. And I would say, I just wasn't feeling that all the time, but that was him, couldn't change him, couldn't. And I knew that when I met him. A few years later, it wasn't okay, but well, that's who he is. So I don't think anybody can really go into a relationship and change a person from who they are. But, ultimately, like Londa said, when you meet me, you see me. You see what I'm about. I'm going to wear my clothes a certain way. I'm going to wear certain things. So you should make that decision before we even get together.
Let me ask y'all this. This is not a style question, okay? So y'all saying once you once the man's in your life, so let's say it's outfit specific. So your man does not have any veto power to say, no on that outfit. Is that what y'all saying?
No,
I didn't say that.
Now, I can't say that because what? At the end of the day, boyfriend, father, your child, at the end of the day, they do have a right to say yes or no, because at the end of the day, we have a right to say yes or no. Because if my man come up to me and be like, baby, you like this? I'm gonna be like, no or yes. And I'm gonna ask him the same thing. I'll be like, do you like this, baby? And if you don't like it, I'm going there to find something else that he might like and put it on. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who looking at me, it's about him looking at me when we out in public.
Okay.
And again, it's all about delivery. So long as they can present it the right way, you get more flies with honey, right? So again, don't let me walk out the bedroom dressed and ready to go and you be like, where you think you going? You can't witness. See, that's not gonna work because that already pulls up defenses. But if you say it differently and be like, I really like that other dress, or that's a little too short and I'm feeling uncomfortable with you going out like that. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Then that's reasonable. I will probably say, okay, well, if you don't like it up to my butt, not that I wear mine up to my butt, but I'm just saying, if you don't like it up to my butt, what if I bring it down to the thigh? And, we can talk about it. I'm not saying he doesn't have it, the ability to redirect me, so long as he's doing it the right way. That's all I'm saying. Because I have the ability to say yay or nay, because it's my clothes, my body, my everything, right? So
that's fair.
Does that make sense, Terrence?
That's fair. That's okay. Reasonable.
Yeah.
But Data said ask. There's a difference in asking. If I ask you for your opinion, okay, that's different. I ask my girlfriends all the time. Me and my friends on the phone every time we get ready to go out, and I'm like, what you think? I FaceTime, how this look? If she's you should change your shirt, that don't match. That's different
than if you just came out and they were like, you didn't ask nothing. This is what I'm doing. I'm walking out the door. But I think that your person is gonna know how to approach you, even if you didn't ask. Your person is gonna know how to approach you to get you to rethink it at least. Yeah. And like I said, most men don't realize. A lot of people think that women are out here dressing for men, but we're really not. It's about what makes us feel good, and it's about what makes us feel confident, and also it's about what our girlfriends think more than anything. Because like Miss Londa said, I will call my girlfriend and say, what you think? Because we already know men want to see one or two things, and that's what they like. We check in with our girls because it's about, that camaraderie, that society or group of girls that you've pulled together that really direct your styling and things like that. I think that's a real big misconception, especially because there's a lot of men out there that get jealous about what their women are wearing. And I just want to reiterate that fact that you may think that your girl is wearing something because she's trying to draw attention from men, but it really is more about how she's feeling, how her crowd is around her, where she's going. you know, things like that. It is not, we do not get up in the morning and pick our outfits thinking if the man in the grocery store is going to look at me. That's
some women do
that. Exceptions to every rule.
Some women. Now
there's exceptions to everything. I'm just saying.
I can tell Miss Sneed don't. I can tell you don't, Miss Sneed.
Some women get up in the morning and got to pile their makeup on, put them heels on just to go to the stove.
But let me tell you now, but that's
I'm finna throw a hat on like what I got on right now, a damn jacket and some Ugg boots and go to the store.
But a lot of people, there's a certain, like for me, for instance, I believe that when you walk out your house, that's how I was raised. When you walk out your house, you can't walk out your house any kind of way. I don't care if you're going to Walmart. You can't walk out your house any kind of way.
Why?
So there's at least minimum effort put in.
Why you can't walk out your house any kind of way?
That's I'm just saying that's how I was raised.
Me
like,
too.
That's how my
but
mom
I still walk out of here any kind of way. And comfortable with it too.
And it goes way back to where she wouldn't let her child before I could dress myself. She wouldn't let me out the door. We wouldn't go to the grocery store with her children looking any kind of way. You're gonna comb your hair, you're gonna get and then we're gonna go to the store. So that's the kind of person I am anyway. But that has nothing to do with I'm not going to the store to pick up a
I have got more hollers when I ain't had when I wasn't dressed up. I done got hollers with a bonnet on my head.
So girl, you right, because y'all gonna tell me quit wearing my bonnets, and y'all know I was comfortable with my bonnets on the show.
On the show, no.
This is like walking out the house going to the Walmart, but we got to put on something.
No, if you're going to the Walmart now when you go into the store, you don't not have to be all dressed up.
No, I'm not saying
you going to the store. Women be having heels on.
Yeah, mini skirts on. Daisy Dukes.
Maybe they coming from work. They coming from work.
What's wrong with that if they comfortable? Now, if they comfortable, what's wrong with that? With them heels and them Daisy Dukes, what's wrong with that?
I mean, if they can come along, you know, grocery shop, more power to them. Shit, they need to teach me how to walk a little better in them then.
I'm saying
I ain't never worn Daisy Dukes in my life. Literally, I've never worn them. I've never been, even when I was perfect 18-year-old, I couldn't.
I can't wear them.
I didn't wear them in the beginning, but in my early 20s, I started wearing them.
Did you really?
Yeah, in my early 20s, I started wearing them because
I've never been.
I wore those things one time and wore them on.
I give myself maybe about an hour in the club and then they in the purse. I'm sorry.
Yep, there you go, right there. I call myself being a stripper. Stripper wasn't in me no more. I said, "Oh, this what y'all got to do? It ain't for me." Me and the shadows was gone, and the little moon.
You should have started a new trend and started stripping in forces.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could have started that one.
I did it for
the George. You remember George was out back there.
I want to hear from Terrence. I want to know, Terrence.
I know Terrence
woman was to walk out the bedroom and she had on something you didn't like, and you didn't want to see her walk out the door with that. What would be your approach?
I don't know. Maybe I have to try to be psychological. Be like, so that's what you're wearing, huh? So that's what you're gonna do.
Nope, that's the wrong. Don't do that.
You feel comfortable with that? That's what you do with your life. That's
Don't do that.
That's how you want to represent yourself.
That's insult. That's immediate insult.
You feel good about this. So you feel good about this? That's how you feel? Well, you are a mother. This is
oh Lord, see, yeah. I was waiting for that side to come out because I was finna say nah.
Okay,
this is what we doing? Okay. Let me be serious though. But honestly though, a lot of men feel like their woman and their children, the whole family is a reflection of them. Mm-hmm. So when the world sees their woman, it's a reflection on how the man. If you see a woman out and she's looking good, she's happy, then that means that she's well taken care of, and that's reflection on what this man is doing. And so if you if you see a woman out and she's looking, not to shame, but like she look like a skank or something like that, then they be like, man, dude, man, yo, I saw your girl out looking all skanky, man. That's your girl. So sometimes men may feel that kind of way because they really do feel like, your woman is a reflection of you. Mm-hmm. And when they see her, they don't just see her, they see you. And so some men feel some type of way about that. And so that's why they may not want you going out looking any kind of way, Yeah.
I don't feel like that about my man. I feel like that about my daughter. That's why I don't wear the stuff, because when she looking at me, she's a reflection of me. So I have to set a role model for her to let her know that ain't it. You can look sexy when you want to, but you ain't got to do this every day, all day, 24/7. You do it when you need to, when you're feeling like you want to. So that's why I'm not judging no one, or I'm not knocking anyone that do wear the sexy stuff. I wish I did or could wear the sexy stuff, but I'm into gym shoes and stuff. Y'all, I'm into the thug stuff. But there's nothing wrong with it. And I have seen Miss Yolanda with her cut up, her shingles, her jingles, and everything, and it be so pretty the way she wears. So, yes, it's not how you wear it. As I'm saying it backwards, it's not
what you wear, it's how you wear it.
How you wear it.
There you go. And that's what I was trying to say. And honestly, I've never gotten slack from men. I get more slack from women.
Oh, really?
Honestly, yeah. You're not 25. Well, when I went in the store and picked these jeans up off the rack, it didn't say 25 and under, so I bought them.
That's the thing. What people understand is that the clothes that they make now is not just for kids, and they do make clothes. They do make clothes that's age going up
or whatever.
So they got the grannies, you know what I'm saying, the church hats, the church gear, you know what I'm saying. They got we're not trying, and I have to say, you feel me, I'm 35, and I like my jeans. I like my jeans to have cuts in them. I do like short shorts, not short shorts to where my butt cheeks is hanging out. I don't.
You can see the coochie printer. That's what I
don't. Yeah, I don't wear them, but I do wear short shorts. I do wear short skirts. I do like my jeans tight, but not tight to where it's cutting off circulation and I'm getting the yeast infection down there. No, I don't like it like that. But I do like to be comfortable. I don't like to wear heels all day long. I like tennis shoes. I'm a Chucks and Vans type of girl with some Nikes on the side. I don't wear heels all day long. I don't do it. I like sundresses. The only time Sunday gear come out is if it's church time, and it don't even be church dresses and all that. It be very simple, very normal, very cordial. So as the years go by, we have to understand that the clothing changes. So we could teach our kids all day long to dress wholesome and dress like they have some sense. But in reality, it's life, it's world, it's human nature. And what our kids is going to experience growing up is being materialistic and clothing, dressing to fit in, dressing to be a part, dressing to, not be talked about, because they ain't gonna want to dress how our parents had us dressing back in the day.
Mm-hmm. No, because my kids, I used to think when I put them with the turtlenecks and it matched the sweater and the cute little jeans, they told me they hated that shit. I thought it was cute.
It's cute to us, but to them it's gonna be torture, because they're gonna think we're torturing them. They're gonna think we're sending them to school to be made fun of. Now we have some kids that might not care about that, but kids nowadays care about being made fun of. Bullying is at a high standard. So if they have to have something nice to look good, to look nice and not be talked about, then that's what they still gonna take. Now we could show them all day long to dress like what Pippi Longstocking, and but at the end of the day, our kids gonna have to have their own choice of what they want to wear. Okay, so we have to respect that. We could show our kids and teach our kids, but we don't want to force it on them neither.
And I think that's the same for women, because they don't want to assume because a person has hit a certain age that they have to dress a certain way. That's unfair, because I know a man wouldn't want me to say, well, now you're 50, so Earl, find your hard shoes. You can't wear Nikes no more. That's not right. Okay.
Find your pediatric
Right?
shoes.
You don't
No.
want that. And so just because a woman has hit a certain, so I'm pushing the 50, and but what looks good and feels good on me may not be what looks good and feels good on another 50-year-old. And what
Yeah.
may look good and feel good on me at 60 may not be the same. So I don't want anybody to think that because you've become a mother or a grandmother, or because I'm a grandmother too, or a wife, or, you know, a certain age, that you can't express your own personal style. That's not fair for men or women. That's just not right. We don't want to start imposing rules on people because you're in this category. Like you wouldn't want to say because you're Black, you can't wear this, or because you're white, you can't wear that. So you don't go ageism on us either. We don't want to do that. But I think that with age also comes some common sense. And so you do become a little more conservative over the years on what you do and what you wear naturally. And so, but it's a natural progression of your styling. And I think everybody should be free to do that. If I'm running across a girl in public that looks something that I might think is utterly ridiculous, it's not my place to tell her that I don't like what she's got on. That's not my business. That's her. She's free to do whatever she wants. And no matter what she or he may be wearing, it's his business. We all hear about the old men that end up in the clubs and try to act like a young guy, right? It's not our job to tell him that he don't need to be wearing a Nike tracksuit anymore. That's not for us to be judging, because if that's what he feels comfortable in. But again, having seen him or her and how they present, it's your job to decide whether or not you want to be in a relationship with them. Now, if you decide that you want to be in a relationship with him or her, don't go home later and try to tell her that she can't wear her Daisy Dukes, or try to tell him that he can't wear his Nike tracksuit and his gold chains. That's not right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
With a dude in skinny joggers, knowing
Or
I don't like
Speedos,
or joggers. Why would I get with him and then want to change him?
Wait a minute. See, y'all keep saying this, that if I was wearing this when you met me, if I was dressing like this when you met me, now you can't tell me when he met you.
Not when you met. I didn't say when you met me. I said you're dating a person, you're seeing who they are. So it's not like on the first night, if we were at the club and you wore Daisy Dukes and that's where I met you and it was appropriate for the club. But I'm talking about when we went to Starbucks 3 weeks later, and then 6 months later down the line, and you still wearing that same, that's how you present? Because I've had time to get to know you. Then but I've already decided that that's not for me.
Even if you were dressed in a certain way in the beginning, you know, at that point, you weren't his woman. Now that you're his woman, he might not.
But that's my point.
It may be fine for a woman he dealing with, he kicking it with. But once you his woman, once you're a representation of him, that may not be.
That's my point. That's bad decision making, because before you decided that you wanted me to be your woman, you already saw who I was. So if you picked me and we agreed, then you've picked who I am. You've picked who I am. You've picked my style. You picked my way of doing things. You picked the way I manage money. You made that decision. So you cannot come back later and tell me after we've been dating and you said that you wanted to be with me, and you know I eat hamburgers, and say, no, now we vegans because you my woman. That doesn't make any sense.
But he didn't pick them clothes. He picked you.
He picked me, and he saw
paraphrase Snoop Dogg. So, I don't love them clothes. You see what I'm saying?
So have you ever heard of accepting a person for who they are and not trying to change them? You know,
that's
you have
where
to
a lot of
accept the
people
person.
go wrong.
You have to accept the person for who they are. And that's why a lot of relationships don't last right now as of today, because a lot
you think you're getting with somebody that you can change.
A lot of people claim to accept the person for who they are, but then later on down the line, they try to change them when that's impossible to do. Because once you accept that person, you knew who they was, you knew what they was about, you knew where they came from. So it's no reason in trying to change it, because a person that's stuck in their ways is going to always be stuck in their ways. It's up to that person to want to change. It's up to that person to want to do what they want to do. You can make a suggestion. You can give your advice. You can give your opinion. That always matters. Your advice, your opinion, and a suggestion. Those are the three things that matter. Changing is not what you do. It's up to that person to want to change. But you can always say, hey, baby, look, your attire you got in there, I think it's kind of, a little bit, I like it. But, sometimes, a little bit here and there, is okay. Sometimes every once in a while is all right, but not all the time. I don't mind you going out with the girls, here and there is okay, but not all the time, because I don't like it all the time, but I don't mind walk out the house looking all screwed up, fine, sexy, down, looking like a glass of wine, going with your girls, but sometimes, bump it down a little bit. It's okay, And
that all takes place during the dating process.
Yeah,
the dating process. Yeah. Now, once we done dated and you done figured we done had our conversations, I've said to you, this is what I do, or this is what I don't do. And you said, cool. Now I'm a woman. And now you want me to, no, see, that doesn't work.
See, so y'all don't think that nothing changes from, you go from the transformation of someone that you're interested in, that you're talking to, until to the point where you're in a relationship where you're committed to each other. Y'all don't think nothing changes from there? Like if you out and you dress hoochie, however you want to call it, that's cool, because you're not dressed like, you're not represented as somebody's woman. You dress like you do what you want to do. But once you become
if that's not what you wanted to represent you, why did you approach it?
Yeah, Terrence, I think you're misunderstanding what we're saying. What we're saying is the dating process is for all of those conversations. Now, if we've been dating for 3 months, 6 months, whatever, however long people date nowadays before they decide they want to be in a relationship, and now I'm your woman. In that period of time, we've had these conversations, and I've said to you, Terrence, listen, bruh, I don't like you. You may not like it, but this is who I am. Or I've said to you, okay, well, maybe I can adjust this a little bit. One or the other, I've said. Whatever it is that you brought up as an issue, I have responded to with willingness to change or not. If I chose not to, and you still said you wanted to be in a relationship with me, and I'm going to represent you now as your woman, there is no way that you can come back and tell me, now I want you to change that thing that you already told me before you became my woman that you were not going to change. That's what we're saying. So you need to make that decision before you decide whether or not I'm going to represent you as your woman. And I need to make those decisions before I decide whether or not you're going to represent me as my man.
So let me ask y'all this. So y'all feel like there's no difference in a way a woman dresses when she's just single, doing whatever she want to do, and the way she dresses when she's someone's wife. There's no difference.
I know there's
it's a difference, because I represent my husband. I represent my husband. Period.
I'm gonna say this real quick before we get to the comments. There is a big difference, but you have to think there's a difference when it's somebody that's leading by the Bible and some that are not really leading by the Bible. It's a total difference. So you have to understand we're living in a world where it's two choices. You can live as the Christians do, or you can live how you want to live.
And
I've never changed, Terrence. I can tell you
difference.
But I've always been with men who've appreciated my style and how I represent myself. So I've never been in a position where I've needed to change with it.
Because if you really want to be technical, we're gonna take Gucci Mane and Keisha Kior. She a fine, bad mama jama. Good. I mean, he don't mind.
I don't even know who that is.
As long as it ain't nobody. Well, how about this? Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Okay.
Example. We're gonna use Jay-Z and Beyonce as a perfect example. She got her times where she want to be all nice, fancy, classy, and herself, and sexy with it. And then she have her times where she have her dresses long and nice looking, wifey looking representation of her husband, but she have her days where she want to dress herself, dress to the T and dress down, dress looking good, dress to the way you like, ooh, damn, let me if I was next time, I'd be like, touch. But it's all about the respect level. I can have something sexy on and be with my man. You can look as long as you don't, hey, yo, my me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Get out of line and out of pocket and cause confrontation with that type of stuff, then it's good. If you're married, you should be entitled to wear what you want. And that goes for the women. A woman should be entitled to wear whatever she want to wear, as long as nobody's disrespecting her boundaries and disrespecting her womanhood as her being a woman and as her being a queen. That shouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, what you want is somebody to look at what you got. So when y'all walk out, they be like, no, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's her. Oh, okay. They can look, but they can't touch. I look good.
I think the only thing that really influences a woman's style is literally style that's going on in the times, and her body. Body changes will influence what you do with your style a lot. As we grow older or as we have children, our bodies change, and that may determine, what we feel good in. But it really is more about how we feel and what we like. That's really what it's about. Yeah. What our body looks like in it. And
that's true.
That's it.
So Miss Nkechi said your skirt should lengthen with every child you have.
Girl,
mother.
Then my skirt should be down to my
ankles. Down to my knees and my ankles. Which this is an ankle dress, but dang, no.
We're going.
No.
She was joking right there.
Okay, all
right. She also said, hey, Kelsey's dad, Terrence G. Holmes. She said hi to you. And then she also said, what if your man has no taste? Will you let him buy your clothes and will you wear it?
No.
Again, I said my husband used to buy me things and he knew what I liked. He knew what looked good on my body and he had good taste. If I didn't like something I would be like, honey, I don't like this. Let's go pick out something else. Or I don't feel comfortable in this. Let's go pick out something else. I take them with me. Shopping. Let's see if we can come to something, an agreement together.
I take my women to help me shop sometimes.
Yeah.
Facts. Rhonda say I can't walk outside looking crazy.
Huh?
What happened?
Rhonda say I can't walk outside looking crazy.
Me either.
I can.
Me either. I can't.
I can't.
She responded
to the mailbox. Good.
You said woman in there. Y'all need to quit playing like y'all don't go outside looking crazy.
You know what? I used to, but my man be like, dang, take your cause I wear a lock cap and he tell me take my lock cap off. Cause I have locks. And I like to wear sweats and stuff to the grocery store and such. And he be like, dang, put some clothes on.
My husband said, as long as I'm comfortable, he don't care. And I be comfortable.
It's as long as you're comfortable.
Okay, Miss Lee. So you be wearing lazy dukes and crazy dukes? Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Damn.
Okay, so Rhonda also said, she said, not on the show with that bonnet.
Yeah, girl, they stopped me wearing my bonnet, yeah.
It was me, it wasn't him, it was me.
I was loving my bonnet.
And she said heels and short shorts for women looking for attention. I'm just saying. And
no. Heels looking for I live off heels. I feel the same way about heels that y'all feel about sneakers. Honey, I love me a good shoe. I love my Chuck.
I think a heel, honestly, and we're gonna pause for the comments real quick because I want to get into this. I think a heel, respectfully, a heel should only be worn if you're going out to a casual, nice dinner or a family gathering that considers involving and being in a casual area such as a club scene,
And not no hood bar.
cocktails or a bar or something. I think if you're going to the movies, you're going to the gas station, or you just going out to a park event or something like that, I think tennis shoes and sandals is a good deal. You know, heels is like
Ain't nothing like a
casual
pair
purpose.
of jeans and a pair of heels.
You know, now where I'll slide for some wedges.
Well, yeah, I
Wedges,
ain't
okay,
nothing wrong
I'll
with
take
jeans and
wedges.
heels.
But when you got 6-inch pumps on and 6-inch,
Okay, 6 inches is a lot. That's
and you out there with these jeans on and you just, I'm like, sis, you at the pump, you at the gas station.
that's
You
what
pumping
I'm
gas.
going to work.
I never walked in my office except on Fridays where we had, it's casual Fridays where I wore my Chucks or, jeans and sneakers. I've never once gone to the office without a pair of heels on. Always. Every single day. Thank God I work from home now, but always. Every day I would not walk into the office without a pair of heels on. And I think that I learned that actually from an uncle that taught me, got me out of my sneakers back in the day as a teenager and was like, have you ever tried walking in heels? And I was like, no. And he was like, there's nothing like a woman in heels. Honey, when I tried my first pair of heels on, I was
Couldn't tell you nothing. You was
You
gone.
couldn't tell me nothing. And they took them all
Little
fence.
Little
On my
feet was flying.
Honey. And it is not pretension. It is literally life.
No, I just got something just flashed past me. Hey, I go outside like that because I want to, because I'm hood. Okay. And in the hood, that's what we do. We comfortable. We go outside, as we are. But don't get it twisted now. Because see, Miss Sneak can get dressed and transform real quick. Now, don't get it twisted now.
But listen, there's nothing wrong with sneakers either now. I
would
love
rock
sneakers.
some sneakers and still look cute. I'm saying, like,
But I just don't understand the
hood
anger
bars,
against
even
heels.
though I don't go to them, if I go to a hood bar, I'm definitely wearing tennis shoes because I can't run in here. Period.
She said I can't run in here.
No, we got to run.
I could run 6 miles in a pair of heels. I'm good. I can do a whole marathon in heels. I love it. And it's good. It is
You
good
need
for
to
your
teach
calves.
me how to walk in heels. If you can run a marathon in heels, I need you to show me how
Girl,
to
I
run.
mean, for
It's
real,
good
you
for
might as
your
well have a
legs.
class on that, Tanza.
For real.
Anytime, ladies. Anytime.
So Miss Rhonda said, I like my jeans cut up and gym shoes. And that's crazy. She called them gym shoes because everybody call them sneakers.
Sneakers. Yeah.
You make me feel so good.
I don't call them sneakers. I said my gym shoes.
I like gym shoes better. Rhonda says, if I'm going out, I'm going to dress like a baddie. Just dress regular, ma. Why you gotta dress all like a baddie? You look good regular.
That's that young. That's that she's 20.
You don't gotta dress like a baddie, baby. You just
like a Barbie.
Dress all like a baddie.
That's how they talk.
Michael Jordan. Miss Nikichi said, what if he wears something that's attractive other than women, like gray joggers? We stated that at the beginning. Joggers is okay as long as they're not skinny joggers.
Oh, she's talking about women or men?
Men.
I'm okay with sweatpants. I mean, it depends on where we're going and what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now these joggers, them joggers.
Them damn joggers though.
I don't know who came out with them joggers.
I don't think
they gotta put an end to them joggers though, for real.
But I would never talk to a dude if I seen them in them.
I'm not.
I'm picky too. Like Terrence said, I'm very picky. So if I see a guy, he might have it all going on for me. He might be the right height. He might be the right size. He might have the right face for me. All that. And if I don't like his style or how he dresses or how he puts himself together, it's a turn off. I'm not interested.
I'm looking at the feet. That's why me and my husband.
You don't see his feet.
I'm looking at the feet. Because if your shoes ain't
Why
right,
you laughing, Terrence? You do the
if your shoes ain't right, my man, and we ain't got nothing to talk about.
I used to be like that.
I think a man's shoes tells a lot about
I
them.
used to be like that. I did.
Hey,
I used to be
if
like
I'm
that. I
off
used to
the feet,
judge a man off his
you
shoes.
better.
I did too. And I'm
Wait
still
a
in
minute,
this
wait a minute,
stage.
wait a minute.
Now that,
Miss
what?
Sneed.
What?
Hey, Kelsey's dad.
Okay.
Miss Sneed, Thug Princess Sneed. I'm
Heard
gonna
what
start calling you
said.
Sheepock. Hold on, Sheepock.
You heard what Sheepock said?
Come out looking any kind of way, looking crazy, but I gotta have on some nice shoes. That's what you said.
Yeah. Let me catch you in some boy. What's them shoes?
Run down Air Force
I can't
Ones.
even name them right now.
Turned up with the creases.
Man.
Miss Lee Shacks or Airs?
Oh, let me find him at some shacks. Let me find out he got on some shacks. Oh, let me,
I
girl.
don't know what shacks are.
You don't know
You
what
ain't never.
shacks
Hold on.
are.
Hold on.
Like plain.
Hold on. Let me
Get
find.
them from
Hold on. I'm
Payless
finna
or
show you.
Walmart.
Hold on. I'm finna show you right now.
Man.
I'm going to show you right now. Shaquille O'Neal made them shoes.
Yeah, he made, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he put them in. He
But
put
the-
them in. He put them
They
in
were
Walmart and
discount
Payless
shoes.
because he wanted his people to be able to afford them.
Okay.
I better not even catch you in no Patrick Ewins. Let me
Okay,
They
well,
sold
now
those
listen,
shoes.
I'm
They
not
sold
going
those
that
shoes
far.
on the freeway.
I'm not
They
going that
Oh, they
far.
still be wearing them, girl.
I
What about
just
some
want them to be
LeBrons? What about some
clean.
LeBrons?
LeBron's is
That's why,
okay.
because some people like to bring old school back.
Yeah, what's time you showing us that? We can't see.
Shacks.
She's so
The
their video
Shacks.
is a little blurry.
Hold on.
Because I don't know sneakers. I'm not gonna know if you got on Jordans or if you got on anything. I
Oh,
won't know.
you know the difference.
I-
You will know
You
the
will know.
difference. You will know the difference.
I will know if your shoes are jacked up.
Hey, you gonna have on the raggliest. Listen, you gonna have on the raggliest outfit. Long as them feet looking right, we good. Cause I know
Back it up a little bit, Data.
that feet tell it
Back
all.
it up. Okay.
Your spins like
caught
going
it.
Take
heavy.
this blur out. Let me take this
But I
blur
do
out.
need you to have a pair of Timbs in your closet. I will just say that.
Yep, every person should have a pair of those.
If you don't have a pair of Timbs, you're definitely not cool enough.
All right, ma. All right, ma.
Don't worry, you ain't even gotta wear them no more. I just gotta know that at some point you own them.
I better see a pair of Stacey Adams or some Gators or some what's the other shoes y'all Mr. Adams that's
Oh,
in
yeah, I can see them.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
know that's
Let me
not a
find
big
out.
popular
Wallabies.
Right. Yeah.
Those are Shacks.
And how you think what you think about them? You think those nice?
I mean,
You
they
wear
look
them?
like tennis shoes to me.
When a
As
man
y'all
in
call
his
them.
60s, yeah.
Yeah, I wear them.
They got a pair that look like a pair of Jordans. I'm trying to make them look like Jordans a little bit.
Let me catch you in now. Let me find out. Let me find out you in them shacks.
Oh,
Let me take a
okay,
chance
so
to that.
we got some comments from Laquita. She said, my mama really said that all the time. My mama said that all the time. LOL, I need to go shopping. And Stacy said, you can dress sexy and still classy. True. And Santonia said, Chuck Taylor me. That's me. Rhonda say joggers. Joggers has D prints.
She said joggers got
So
what?
those are the tight jogging pants.
You can see.
Yeah, they do. And that's
yeah,
just
no, I don't.
no.
That's for the young guys. I don't.
I don't even want to see no young guy in that. To me, that look.
I wouldn't like that.
So and then
Y'all showing yourself. They show. Go ahead.
Santonia said, I look at the heart myself. I'll have them dressed. Laquita said, y'all are sleeping on the joggers. Joggers show stuff. Women don't like for their men to wear joggers outside. And then Rhonda said, okay. But you know what? And I had to tell my man too. I don't care about a women looking from up here. When they looking down there, now that's a problem. Because they shouldn't be looking down there, and you shouldn't be wearing no pants visible.
We shouldn't be wearing nothing
But
like
I
that.
think that's what they're saying about our Daisy Dukes. If we wear
Thank you.
I don't
They-
wear.
they-
There's
I
no
don't
wear.
That's what they're thinking.
I
No.
do not wear shorts.
So
That
Terrence,
show
you
my
wear
butt.
joggers? You wear joggers?
Terrence,
Terrence, you wear joggers?
At home?
Oh, okay. Not in public.
No, man.
Okay.
But
So I don't wear.
But y'all gotta get the understanding of what kind of joggers, because we ain't saying the regular jogging pants. Like some Champion jogging pants or some Nike jogging
Right.
pants. They talking about
Oh, I think you talking about joggers. Them tight
No,
pants.
we talking about the skinny joggers. That's what
No,
we talking about.
they're talking about the joggers that shows the man's.
The man's print.
That's,
Right.
what that's what they're talking about.
That's some little money stuff.
Some women like their mans to wear those.
Why
I
they
don't like.
come out with them joggers for the men? Y'all so nasty.
I
No.
don't
you
mind
want
my
some
man
of
to
it.
wear those, but you know, if I don't wear my shorts,
But don't get me
on my
wrong.
butt cheeks, and my butt cheeks don't be showing, and my butt cheeks don't be out when I wear my shorts on my skirts, I don't think it's okay for him to wear no joggers outside to where his ding ding print is showing.
Nah, that's not man
No,
like.
that's not
We
it.
not a Chippendale.
No, we are not.
No,
We
you
are not
supposed to have
in
them on.
We are not in
Okay, let me ask y'all this last question, ladies. Let me ask y'all this. Okay. Since y'all give your opinion on wearing out the house, let me ask all y'all this. Now, what can your man tell you what to wear to bed? Can he be like, if you come in here in that gown and that bunny one more damn time?
yeah. Especially my
Guess
damn
what? I don't even wear the bundle to bed. I go to bed naked as hell with no bundle, with the curls flipping like I'm
Miss Londa?
mama. Shit, y'all better quit playing with me with this bundle now. Now I just have on that bundle sometimes because I be like, hold on there. I wear that bundle sometimes because I don't be wanting to comb my hair and stuff. And
You don't wear the body to bed, but you wear it outside.
Hey, I wear it to the gas station, to the grocery store, wherever I
definitely has input on what goes on inside the bedroom. Okay,
So
absolutely. If you
Now,
want to see me in a pair of chucks in the bedroom, I'm there. I'm all there.
how you gonna wear bare chucks to bed?
Like, you
gonna have some Chuck socks on?
Oh
Hey, if
God.
that's what he wants, and I'm gonna get what I want out of it, absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
them Jordans and them Jordans.
Oh,
Me and my
If
man
he
have
wants
this all the
a
time.
G-string, I'm in it. Whatever you want.
Right,
Whatever you want
whatever.
that's gonna give me what I want, I'm there.
If he want me to put on some damn jelly beans, I'm gonna put them on.
Yeah.
What? How you gonna put
I mean, what you call them jelly
on?
beans? What you call them things? The body.
Now he might have to know, like Miss Sneed already said, we might have to tonight. I might have to wear some socks because my hair is setting or whatever.
Hey,
You gotta
I might
tell me
have
how
to
to
tell
put
him
some jelly
I
beans
got
on
the body
this.
tonight. Shit, let me think. What? I ain't got no goddamn body tonight. Shit, I
You
need
don't got no
to.
bonnet on. You got a tie on.
Quit playing with me.
Now shake
Shit.
it. Shake it.
Shake it out.
Oh. Hey, wait. Shit.
The
Okay.
bedroom is
That's
completely
the shit
different
right here, y'all. I
from the
gotta
rest of
quit.
the world.
Okay, wait. All right, nah, but that was fun. That was real.
So when you ask that question,
Which
me
one?
and my man, we always have this conversation because he always be like, damn, why don't you want the sexy to bed? Why you always got to get in the bed with these damn pajamas on? Because I get in the bed, sometimes I like to sleep with my nightgown on and I like to have on some pajamas. And sometimes I'm like, well, baby, I knows what he likes. And he tells me all the time what he likes. And he just be like, why don't you just wear what I like to bed? Like, come on now, why don't you wear what I like to bed? And I'm a first-time mom, and my son always likes to jump in the bed with us. He likes to raid our bed. So I like to keep
Clothes on.
because I never know when my son is going to come raid the bed or get in our bed or be in our bed with us. So I just throw on pajamas and get in the bed. And
I don't know.
baby, sometimes just wear something sexy. So to bed, like, God damn. Can I get
I don't know, but
those 30
yeah.
minutes.
Y'all got to start locking y'all door. I mean,
Well,
y'all.
that's what I just said. Lock the door for 30 minutes and then
Y'all
take
know.
it off. And
I had a lock on my door, and I used to put a butter knife in that motherfucker.
I put a lock on my shit and put a sign up. Shit, do not enter.
do not enter
Mhm.
until I unlock the door. Then you can come
That's
on
right.
in. Yeah.
Hey, we got
Daddy,
more
you better
time
put that
in.
what that man wants to see you in. You better put that on and go to bed.
We got comments. I thought they would do.
No, we only got Miss Rhonda said, gotta have that bonnet on that bedtime.
Thank you, Rhonda. Dang.
Wig can't be on the pillow. Your wig can't come off.
This ain't no damn wig, girl. I'm gonna take the wig off at night and put it on the mannequin shit.
She said wear night clothes to bed might be a fire one day. Not a fire, girl. What? Why
She
did
planning for
Okay.
safety.
Oh man, y'all silly.
But I do. And
What?
so if a woman told you, Terrence, what she wanted to see you in the bedroom, would you be willing to do it? Are men as willing to do what we said?
Hell yes.
Okay, all right.
Now, if I tell you to go in the bedroom and put what the men be wearing, the man thongs, whatever fuck they call
that we like to call them
Please don't.
speedos.
What you call them? Mosquitoes?
Speedos.
Oh. Would you put on some of them for me?
Hey,
I'm
if I ain't gonna sleep in
you know, yeah. You'll put them on?
I'll come in there and do a little
You do a show?
for you. I'll do a Chippendale for you. I mean, I ain't gonna keep them on. You know, I ain't gonna sleep in them. But yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Shit. I bet that's what's up.
My man said, hell no, I won't wear no damn speedos. What's wrong with you?
So gross.
Why not? That's what the man's wearing. That's what y'all mans be
You know
wearing.
what? You know what? You know what? And I'm gonna say it's like a
what is they called? Boxer briefs.
boxer
That's what they
briefs.
wear now.
I'm gonna say this: as I go through life and I grow older, I realize that what our men like, other men might like differently. Our men like satin, sexy, silky draws, boxer shorts. You know, something that's fancy, nice boxers of such.
And
Now,
others
you know,
like
other
ladies.
men, you know, outside of our men, you know, like that kinky speedos type of all that type of stuff. But our men not, you know, experimental with those type of things. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of different.
There's two things that men can't wear. I feel like this is universal for all women, but there may be some that are going to disagree with me. I don't know. We don't want to see you in no thong.
Hallelujah.
And we don't want to see you in no tidy whities. Okay? Those two things.
Thank you.
Them been gone.
Why y'all gonna speak for me? I do want to see them in some tidy whities and some thongs.
It's over.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Just like
You want to see your husband in tidy whities?
Oh, hell no. I want to see my husband in that shit. He better not put on no damn thong.
I was finna
No
say,
thongs, no tidy whities. Those
Oh,
are
you
no
said our man. Oh, I thought y'all was talking about other men.
No,
oh,
we're saying most women don't want to see
his ass in some thongs.
No, yeah, I don't want
in
to
a
see my
thong
man
or
in
a
no
tidy
tidy
whitie.
whities.
We
He
don't
better
want to see
not wear that shit.
No tidy
everything
whities.
else is fine. I'd rather
He
you
better
wear
not.
it than
Now I would love to see another man in it. That shit like
No
Don't
tidy
add up.
whities.
That don't add up. That don't add up. You
It
don't
does
wanna
not.
see your
No
man,
tidy
but
whities.
that's not adding up.
No tidy
Oh,
whities.
if you don't want to get laughed out the bedroom,
Yeah.
don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
silly.
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm cool.
This was a good one. This was a good one, Miss
This
Londa.
was a good fun
It
one.
was. It really was.
It was fun. I
Well, I
enjoyed
had
it. Thank
fun
you,
with this.
Terrence, for your input.
Yeah, Tam, that was real.
ladies, I really
Make
enjoyed
us laugh,
myself.
Terrence.
And I gotta say, Data, Tanza, Mrs. Sneed, I appreciate y'all being open. I can tell that y'all to be considerate.
Out, but it's all good.
Londa, you gonna have somebody smoking out the window. You really are.
Hey,
You
man.
have Bruno
They gonna
Mars
do-
on.
they gonna
You
do it.
have on Bruno Mars.
Right.
Okay, now
Londa gonna do whatever the hell she want, whenever the hell she want to do it now.
It is.
No, because real talk, I feel like I'm not gonna dress in a way that people gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I sit down in a skirt and you can see what's under it, then I don't need to have it on.
I ain't gonna lie.
I know how to present myself, but I do like to wear certain sexy clothes. That's just my thing.
I'm gonna get a makeover. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Now, before we get off the show, I'm gonna quit starting this shit. This shit that kicked in. I want to look fancy one day. I do. I want to.
Let me tell you something.
I want to put on some heels and the bustier and the whatever, the skirts, the shit, the makeup, the hair. I'm for real, y'all, because I'm so used to dressing thuggish and I bet you I'll be a dime
Let
piece.
me ask you something, Nita.
Let me
If you
tell you
are a
something,
dime
right?
piece, if
Well,
you
you
do
know,
that and
yeah.
you find, if you do that and you find that you like it and you want to continue on doing it, how your husband gonna feel?
Ooh.
So listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I understand where you come from, and I'm the same way. I don't wear makeup a lot. I just wear lashes and lipstick. So what I would say is just easing it a little bit at a time because it's something that you usually don't do, and it's not a normal routine. So if you go to the store, or go to the mall, and you see something that you like, a piece of clothing that you might think you might look sexy in, and you see it, grab it. And when you get home, be like, baby, look, I picked this out. Nice little heels if you think you're going, because what I like to do, I like to put the heels on my feet. I like to model them around in the store for a second, look in the mirror at them. And if I feel comfortable in them, I feel my feet is comfortable in them, I grab them. I bring them home.
Maybe I need to start off with that bedroom outfit first. Yeah.
That's the best one to start out with.
So
That's the best one. Yeah.
That's how
bedroom outfit. So my bedroom outfits are stripper outfits because I used to be a dancer once upon a time in my lifetime. So I do have
every man's dream
dancer outfits in my bedroom. I would start off with some nice, cute lace panties, G-strings of such, because we are very voluptuous and we have that donk back there. And our man loves to see it. So I will start off with some nice, cute lace panties and a nice lace top to go with it and match it. Go to Victoria's Secret because pink and Victoria is all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any man loves their woman to have on some Victoria's Secret. So a nice little bustier lace with the panties to match. If you want to pick you up some smell goods that might match it, go ahead and grab that too, because you want to make sure you smell scrumptious at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well, we're
Let us know how that goes, Miss Sneed. I would love to know how that goes and how you feel in it.
Yeah.
When you do
that's
it,
the important part. How did you feel when you did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ladies.
You guys, thank you for joining. This was a good conversation.
It
Thank
was.
you, parents, for joining us. We're gonna call it a night. You all have a good night. Thank you, viewers. You all have a good night. See you later.
Night, everybody.